Hi. In lieu of a Monday video, we're going to post tonight because we just watched Star Trek Discovery. So while it's fresh in our minds, we will discuss what we thought of the first episode.
No.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
If you haven't actually watched it yet,
It's like, pause, go watch it, come back. But,
just remember that all Star Trek you've seen before does not apply.
which I have a hard time wrapping my head around. So we begin with the captain and her first officer walking through a desert aimlessly, seemingly, just so they can banter. And then
They're all very, very, very quick on their lines.
Yeah.
Like, real people don't respond that fast.
The first part of the episode is pretty much violating the Prime Directive. I don't know why. They don't explain why. They just do it. And then we get to investigating a satellite that went down.
It's like someone obviously shot a hole through it, and they're like, what could have possibly happened? Hey, look, there's a cloaked image out there. Spoilers.
It could have been a meteor, because it was around a belt. I will give them that. Anything could punch a hole straight through a relay.
Well, still, when you point your electronic camera at something, and there's a space of, white noise in the middle of space, because that's apparently how cameras and cloaking fields work now.
No, that's not what was cloaked. The thing that...
I know, system jammer.
They were looking at the light of Kahless, not the ship that was cloaked in front of them. See, you gotta pay more attention here.
I paid attention. It was a station, yes.
Yeah, it wasn't cloaked.
It had sensor bullshit around it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still wasn't good.
No, but that's what it was. And then there was a very jumpy cut of her killing a Klingon for reasons. Batliths are wrong. Klingons are ugly. Well, uglier. It's not like they were handsome before.
And now they value dead bodies.
Yes, and now they have like elaborate burial ceremonies for... Well, maybe they're different. Maybe these ones are different. I don't know. Maybe they're a rogue sect. They don't explain that either. They're just like, we will do the light of Kahless.
They seem Halo 4 Covenant inspired.
Yeah. Their heads are wrong. Instead of a mane of hair, they have like these bulbous, ridged things.
The show eventually devolves into a shouting match between the commander and the captain of whether or not they should shoot at the Klingons. And then the episode ends with a Klingon fleet showing up.
Yeah. It's like, it might get better, and maybe we're just biased, because, we own all of the rest of Star Trek. But they don't know what cloaking technology is, which means they've never dealt with the Romulans. Or at least the Romulans in this new series has no cloaking technology.
If there even are Romulans.
Yeah, and then they talk about that we had run into Klingons 100 years ago, so that discredits Enterprise existing. So
this basically messes up all the timeline.
So I don't know where they're gonna go with it. So I might eventually binge it, like with the whatever free CBS thing they have when all the episodes are out. Maybe I'll just watch it all and see what it's like. But
I think it's always going to be a paid service, though.
Most paid services have like a free trial.
I suppose a year or two.
No, it would be 7 days free.
Okay.
Hulu, Netflix, HBO Go, all of them have free trials.
So one day CBS will too.
Yes. And then I will binge the entire series and hopefully like it better than this first episode, because I did not like it. Bring back my warmongering Klingons who love their caste system. I think that was probably the only thing they got right about the Klingons, was having a house caste system.
What I could really sense while watching this was the fact that CBS only made this show so that the rights did not revert away from their channel to Paramount.
I will give them, the space shots were really well done. Like, there was a binary star system. That was beautiful.
That's alright. It's one of those things that there's enough science fiction out there that you've seen stuff like that before.
That doesn't mean it can't be done wrong. Like, it was done well.
What, like all those Klingon garbage scows? Those ships are not nice looking.
No, I'm not saying the ships were nice. I was saying the scenery is nice.
Yes, the scenery is kind of nice.
Anywho. Do you have anything else you want to add, Mr. Everything is Garbage and the World is on Fire?
Vulcan neck pinches do not last as long as I thought they did.
True. The commander, or the first officer pinches the captain, and like in 2 minutes she's up again. So either she's like trained against that, which I don't know if there's a thing to train against that, but she managed it. And we're still trying to figure out all the various aliens that are on the ship. Since they're not really saying their races, we're just guessing. Like, there's a blue guy with a junction in the back of his head who vaguely looks Bolian, but I don't think he probably is.
And there's some robot dude.
Yeah, which I think might be their take on a Binar.
Binar.
Yeah, that thing. And then I don't know what the freakishly tall science officer is. I like him, though. I do like him.
His prey race.
Yes, I do like him. I'm allowed to like the characters. I don't like the fact that Sarek is in it.
In fact, Lieutenant Saru is probably the only likable character that was introduced in this first episode.
So, sorry if you expected us to like it.
I didn't expect to like it. I just knew I had to see it in order to go, hey, I hate this.
I didn't expect to like it, but I really wanted to.
Yes, I did want to give it a chance. Because I was able to, since I had read on the internet that it was a reboot, to put aside all of my Star Trek knowledge and not care.
I can't.
And I don't care what the Klingons do with their funeral practices and stuff.
I do.
Since I've accepted this as a reboot,
Nope.
it just wasn't done well.
I really think they shouldn't have called it Star Trek. They should have named it some other sci-fi title. It could have passed for anything other than Star Trek, I think. Anything else.
It's kind of reminded me more of Wing Commander than Star Trek. Just not enough space fighters.
Whereas to me, it reminded me a lot of The Expanse, where things are happening and you don't know why. It's like, why is this thing happening? Why are there bright lights everywhere?
Yes, there is very little exposition that the audience was able to follow. It was just people yelling at each other.
So, if you enjoyed it, you should leave me a comment and let me know. And in the future, if you keep watching the series, let me know if it gets better. And if it does, I will totally binge it when the season is done. Because I'm willing to do that. I think I can do that.
All those preview shots of fleet battles look pretty cool.
Yes, he's all like, I want to see the pew-pew-pews.
Because obviously it's not going to be a cerebral Star Trek.
Yes. So, yes, let me know if it gets better. I will watch it if it gets better. But, other than that, that is our opinion. And this will substitute my Monday episode, which is good because in true me fashion, I injured myself over the weekend and could probably use another day of recovery. We just wanted to film this. So.
We discovered Star Trek Discovery.
Yes, we discovered Star Trek Discovery. Where the girl raised by Vulcans can't even say illogical.
Also, the Star Trek Discovery was not in the first episode of Star Trek Discovery.
No, I'm pretty sure that this was like a prologue. But, we're rambling. Ramble. So, I hope you have a good day, night, whenever you're watching this. Time is a thing. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.